show begin?
Time for takeoff. Brace yourself.
Burn! Ha!
Let's dance.
Let's play.
Time for retribution! Ha!
Brace yourself. Think you can get away?
Verdict is...
I got careless. The wrong test subject.
Better than nothing. We'll need more where that came from.
Here we go. Yahoo! Wouldn't gliding be faster? Have you heard the ballad of the treasure chest? Wouldn't gliding be faster? Wouldn't gliding be faster? Now that's what I call treasure. Adventure time! Off we go! Adventure time! Where are you?
Time for retribution!
Out of my sight! Brace yourself! Her Majesty's power flows through me!
Verdict is... Ha! Ha!
I got the pain.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
Cut down.
Yahoo!
Welcome to Tsukumomono Groceries. We've got everything you need. Can I help you find something? Or perhaps there's something you want to inquire about? Ah, so you're friends of Kurosawa, I take it? Perhaps you're here to pay off his debts.
Whoa, whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're just here to learn where they all came from. How did Kurosawa end up owing you so much money? Did he buy anything super expensive here?
Let me think. Kurosawa would come regularly to purchase large quantities of foodstuffs. He'd always put the payment on his own account. However, the price of provisions began to skyrocket recently, and his salary was no longer enough to cover the cost. So, he started writing out IOUs to cover whatever he couldn't afford of the usual amount.
So that's how he was getting those emergency provisions. But why did he have to purchase a usual amount? If the prices increased, couldn't he just buy less?
Well, if you think about it, the citizens receiving the emergency provisions must have been carefully calculating how much they needed to sustain them each time. Kurosawa thought that it would be quite the disappointment for them if they found they didn't have enough, especially after such long and careful planning. So he deemed it necessary to take on the debt rather than let the people down.
Wow. Kurosawa was purchasing all the emergency provisions at his own expense. And no one ever appreciated what he did. They just complained and held him accountable.
People's attitudes will always reflect their circumstances. In the face of hardship, nobody cares to think twice. If you ask me, had Kurosawa told everyone the truth about the supplies from the start, then there wouldn't be such a severe backlash now. Of course, I'm sure there would still have been some unrest. What he was doing was truly a thankless deed. As for why he chose to spend his own money on emergency provisions and never tell anyone, I'm still not too clear myself. If you're still curious, why don't you go ask him yourself? I see. That reminds me, it seems that his vision was recently confiscated. Most unfortunate. If he doesn't clear the debt on his name, he'll have no choice but to sell that sword that is so dear to him.
Sword? What sword?
Oh, didn't he tell you? He possesses a very valuable blade. He's carried it for years now. I've asked him about its origins. He told me that it was a gift from his father, that it was too precious to sell. In hindsight, I regret that I never made an offer on it. Everything has its price, at least that's what I think. Why don't you ask him about the sword yourself? Perhaps it'll even provide you with the answers you're looking for. Oh, but before you go, if you would kindly settle today's bill.
But we didn't buy anything!
Information is also a kind of commodity, wouldn't you agree? Don't worry, I won't charge much for information about Kurosawa. Nothing we ever discussed was explicitly confidential anyway. Oh, let me think. 2,000 mora should be a fair price.
At least we now know where the emergency provisions were coming from. Plus, we found out that Kurosawa has a priceless sword in his possession. Let's go talk to Kurosawa again and see if he can remember anything.
You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time.
What are you doing here all by yourself? Where did those other...
I presented them with a choice. Either they left. It turned out to be a real time saver, actually. Did you manage to track down the treasure hoarders?
That just about sums it up. It turns...
Strange. I don't really... Why was I purchasing emergency provisions for everyone? And why would I put myself in such a difficult situation? But I could not deny that when I brandished my sword to scare those two away, this sword was once wielded by my father. I remember once when what did he say? It would seem that I forgot many important things from my vision. All I can remember now is my father telling me that this blade bore his life's creed. Before he said to me, with this sword, you should...
Hey! If you look carefully, there seems to be some words engraved on the hilt. Can you recognize the words?
Virtue and... Somehow those two words seem to explain everything, taking on seemingly endless debts to make others happy. I guess that, but what use are virtue and justice? I purchased the provisions for those in need. And look how... The Tenryo Commission seized my vision. And the very people I was so desperately trying to help refused to. And the irony of I'm incapable.
Yet another. When we get the chance, in any case, we must never let him sell off that sword. Yeah. Fortunately for us, let's go find the next. The third person who had their vision taken is supposed to be a famous. Hyman heard that this is his dojo.
Nanako, don't those thugs that.
Maybe, but things have gotten
It's just because he's been possessed.
Hey there!
Who are you? I don't care whether you're trespassers or just here to harass us while Sensei is impaired. Don't make me draw my blade.
No! You got it so wrong! We just came here to...
Disciples?
Yep. But then we got...
Please. You haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. I see you are earnest in your pursuit. Okay. Sensei's name, though self-taught, he once said that his... And so... But then...
Not long ago, he says the strength Junya and I have but if I'm honest...
The Grand Naruka?
You haven't heard of it? Not that we'd have it, so don't worry, Nanako. The exorcism will take place this evening.
So...
Sure.
Shh. So you decided to come. Just now, when Nanako was attending to him, she heard him whispering a few names to himself. When she asked him who the people were, he suddenly looked panic-stricken and pushed her away. It looked like he was in great distress. He was covering his ears and looking frantically around him with bloodshot eyes. All the while he kept calling those names. Some of them we knew, others we didn't recognize. But they all seemed to be the names of sword masters he had defeated in the past. One of them was Anzai. He used to be a fellow disciple of Sensei's. His senior, in fact. But Sensei defeated him in a duel many years ago. And he has been a wanderer ever since. Sensei wouldn't stop calling his name. The ritual has now begun. Please, excuse...
Huh? Who's that sneaking around? Uh-oh. Could they be here to mess up the exorcism? We won't let them get away. Seems they aren't here. Should we keep going further up? Is this definitely the right place? Let's look a little further up. Aha! Suspicious person sighted! Let's go!
How did you catch up with me so quickly? Are you sure you're Domon's disciples? Unless... I guess it's been a...
Excuse me? We're the ones asking the questions here, and what are you doing sneaking around these parts?
Bad news? I'll have you know I trained side by side with Domon back. I don't care to talk about that time anymore.
His senior?
Anzai? Yes. Because I don't wish to see Domon or anyone else associated with him ever. When we were young, we trained I had begun training practitioners, but Domon Sensei scolded. I thought so too. Only then did I. He was consumed by.
You're so.
Because until he, of all the disciples, Domon's later. After that, I went. So, I decided to. So you see. Okay. You've heard my story.
Still.
What? You're saying he isn't possessed? Does that mean he's just lost his mind? But how—
Nanako, please.
I am sorry, but spirit and all is so—
Lady Ya...
the head shrine?
Correct. I am unable to say—
Excuse me.
That won't be necessary. I must leave now. But
Who'd have thought Lady Yai...
Do you mean to say that—
No, that's not what I meant at all. I just mean this is... Anyway, you should join it given that you've traveled all this way just to meet our sensei.
Sure. After all, who knows? Maybe we'll. Do you think that's Lady Yai? Oh, no wonder Junior is so excited. She has a really striking presence. Also, is it just Paimon? Or did she look right at us just now? It was probably nothing. It's not like she's ever seen us before.
Keep away. I gave up the art of the sword. Please, let me go.
as you can see, Lady Yai, Domon has persisted in this state for some time now. He appears—
Lady Yai, it must be this is nothing like him at all. In the
I'm sorry. It is clear to me that your sensei is not possessed by any evil spirit. Yes. This is unable to cope with the tremendous pressure he was under. He suffered a spirit as one who is thrown into the sea, though he fights back desperately against his predicament. It does nothing to prevent his descent into the depths. As for what has triggered this change, I believe it must be the loss of his
Stripped of his ambition?
Your school practice, stillness of mind, freedom from all There was once... Then...
Lady Yai, I'm not sure I understand.
The path of the sword masters filled with twists. It requires one to take their sword firmly in both hands. Only a deep commitment to his ambition to become the best made it possible for him to rise above the pain of these. When that ambition disappeared, he began to... much like...
Poor sensei.
I'm sorry, Father.
That's enough.
Huh? Isn't that— Did he follow us the whole—
Anzai, why are there two of you? Is that you or a ghost? You're here for revenge, aren't you? I knew it.
You're right to assume that my feelings towards you are far from kindly. It's been so long now that I made peace with it years ago. You did nothing wrong that day. I couldn't face the humiliation. That's why I don't think most of the people you beat along the way would hold it against you. On the contrary, when you cut our ambitions short, we entrusted them to you, in the hopes that they might carry you for— Now I know that we can't place our hopes in you but that is no reason to strip them of theirs. Follow the way of the sword all the way to the highest peak. You taught them that, didn't you?
But what if one day, the same thing happens to them? I put everything I had into trying to become the best. But what if it was all a huge mistake right from the start? If there's a chance they'll end up like me one day, I'd rather they stay where they are now than go any further down this path.
Have you asked them what they think?
Sensei, after you rescued me from the hands of the pirates, I told myself I would follow in your footsteps for the rest of my days. I can't know whether I will suffer in my future as you do now. All I know is that here and now, in the present, I want to keep going until the day—
Nanako's far from the only one.
Goodness.
You see, being stripped of your ambition is something that's never happened to me, so I can't claim to understand it. But I do know what it feels like to have your ambitions crushed. That's what happened on the day, so you are not in this—
I'm sorry to have made— I no longer have, but as your son, this is my promise.
You can count on that, but well, don't—
So even though his ambition was taken—
Traveler?
So, my intuition was correct. The wind that blows from afar carries fresh life to these shores. For us to meet now is premature. Nevertheless, you set foot on these islands at precisely the right moment. I have high hopes for you, child. Don't disappoint me.
Ooh, Lady Ai seems to have taken a real interest in you. She seems super mysterious. Paimon's so curious what she really meant by all that. We can come back to it another time. For now, we should go report back to Miss Kamisato.
Narukami, please. See that he stays safe.
I'm sure the Kamisato clan will be fine.
Oh, Ayaka! Guess who fulfilled all your wishes? Huh? Ayaka! Huh?
Huh?
Traveler, Paimon. I have heard all about how you helped our three friends. My sincerest thanks to you.
Yeah,
Because now that you have done the 3 things I asked of you, I consider you to be my friend.
Wait a second. But isn't Toma your, servant? Paimon's happy to help and all, but Paimon sure as heck did not sign up to be a servant.
Oh. Paimon, you are most entertaining. Toma is first and foremost my friend, and was so before he ever became my attendant.
Oh, okay then. Ayaka?
Back to the matter at hand. Thunders roll, but I believe that surely you understand what it seems that perhaps now you can— You will? Really? Naturally.
Alright, bravo, my lady. You were right all—
See? I told you he wouldn't reject them. I'd place— Now then, given that the remainder of our discussion pertains to matters of a more
please continue without me. I'll keep watch.
So...
This is a land that was such privileges.
Help!
Once the number of
Makes sense.
In any case... The issue is that, after all, because of this...
How can they be...
Nevertheless...
Resistant?
Yes. To say a little more, but I do want... The Almighty... She inspires awe. It was her almost... Of course. They invariably... It almost makes...
Ooh,
Oh? Well...
Have you got a plan yet to fight the
To be honest, we do not.
What?
Please.
So...
Well, for example...
You're telling Paimon...
Don't underestimate the talents of the craftspeople in Hanamiza. The problem we are...
Darn!
Yes. We knew it was not a long... Exactly. I feel the same... When you are ready.
Just hand it over. You don't want any trouble with me. If you think your elemental powers are enough to believe me, you're not the first.
So this is the Vision Hunt decree in action, huh? We can't just sit around and watch... Psst. Huh? There's someone trying to get our... Come on! What's going on? Can't just... Shh! Quiet! Just sit tight. Hey! This isn't right, you know... Huh? Hey, wait! You do have a vision... Shh! If you don't keep your voice down, I won't have one much longer.
All right. Here.
Wise choice. All right.
What should we do now?
Many thanks.
No worries. You put on quite the convincing performance.
Oh, so that's what's going on here. And to think...
Think nothing of it. I could tell from your reaction we were on the same side. You just didn't know it, you know? Oh, right. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm your...
Practically everyone on Hanamizaka knows Yoimiya. She's the queen of the summer festival. Without...
Whoa, that's quite...
Stop it, Hanjiro. You'll embarrass me. As for thanking me, you'd be better off thanking Master Masakatsu. He's the one that gave me the fake visions in the first place. His handiwork allowed me to keep my own vision. Whew, I can't even imagine trying to run the business without it. Ugh.
Yes, Master Masakatsu is a good man. It's too bad good people seldom get the recognition they deserve.
Master Masakatsu?
Huh? Do you guys know him too? You don't say. Then it sounds like the Shirasagi Himegimi has a plan. But if I... So, what about it?
Sure, welcome to...
Seems so.
Whoa.
Not bad, huh?
Time to...
Where to this time?
Now that we're inside, this place is a whole lot creepier than Paimon imagined.
Come on, this way. I certainly wouldn't want to end up locked away, and we should split up. Yes,
This'll pack a punch.
Burn! I must withdraw.
Talk about a big door! It seems we need to collect something shaped like Magatama in order to open it.
This is
Show
a
me
new
what
one.
you've got!
Ever seen one of these?
Time for retribution! Show me what you got! Withdraw.
Got something for ya.
Bested. Who goes there?
This'll pack a punch.
Burn!
This wall looks a bit odd. Maybe there's some special trick to it. These guys seem a lot tougher than usual. Paimon wonders if that armor over there has anything to do with the source of their strength. Let the show begin.
Teach me a lesson.
You're stuck now. Ever seen one of these?
Time for retribution! I've lost it.
Got something for ya.
Burn! I dare you! Clear cut! I need to train harder.
Come on, we can do it. Doesn't that Magatama shape look pretty similar to the grooves on the door over there?
Brace yourself. Lesson.
This is a new one. Ever seen one of these?
Time for retribution!
Withdraw.
I dare you!
I've been
Burn!
I need to train harder.
I'll protect us.
This'll pack a punch. Ever seen one of these? The hunt is on.
You must withdraw.
Look over there. That must be Master Masakatsu.
Did you really think that little trick of yours could fool us? Locking you up?
Oh no! If we don't come up with a way to break him out fast, then...
Hey, you there!
Ma'am.
We were just teaching him a little lesson, that's all.
Huh? Who's that?
That's Gojo Sara.
Make way, let me have a look at him. I'm sure you're well aware.
Yes.
If you are
yes.
Oh. Hey, this is our chance.
Yoimiya,
Who is that? Quick, go in it.
Yes, ma'am.
They're coming! Quick, hide!
Sorry. Don't worry, I've got us covered.
Huh? Was that an explosion?
It sounded like fire.
Quick, let's hurry!
The fireworks...
Fireworks aren't just for...
Yoimiya, this is...
Well, fireworks are my craft after all. Every batch has to be spectacular.
Look, the coast is clear!
Yoimiya.
Master Masakatsu!
Come on! We've got no time to lose! Oh.
Yes. Leave. Before I let my judgment get the better of me. He's in serious condition. Be sure he gets immediate medical attention. But remember, once he's recovered, it won't be long until I bring him right back.
Well...
Leave this place.
Yes.
Master Masakatsu...
Don't worry.
Thank you.
Don't worry about us. Just take care of Master Masakatsu. Good thing we were able to rescue him. Right. It seems as... How about we go... Let the show begin.
I see. So Kujo Sara stayed her hand. It would appear she still has some honor to her. I wonder if we should try establishing contact with her.
Unlikely. Don't forget, Kujo Sara is also carrying out the Vision Hunt decree. She obeys the orders of the Raiden Shogun without question. In her eyes, Master Masakatsu is of no threat to the decree if our true motives...
True. We are now one step closer to victory. You're turning out to be even more...
Indeed. Things may... But if we wish to mount any sizable resistance against the Vision Hunt decree, it is time we make...
There's no need to rush. Things seem to have taken... yes. And the number of...
A ceremony, you say?
I don't know.
Being in a Toma.
I'd say... Funny enough...
A hot pocket?
Simply put, then we take it in turn. Anyone who guesses... Don't you think it's...
You really do? Well, sounds like we've got our work cut out for us. Time to... Ooh! Paimon proposes we gather raging demon-level Joyun chilies! This is our...
Oh, my stomach! It feels like Yoimiya's fireworks are going off inside me.
Who would have guessed that Toma would be the winner? He ate practically...
Salt-crusted herring. Unripe... hold up. My life is...
You've only got yourself...
But weren't you the one who added those little cakes, Ayaka? I think the Traveler ended up eating one. Boiling cakes in hot pot? Ugh. Think of the texture.
I must apologize.
Uh-oh.
You know, Tom...
Perhaps I think my luck is... So without further...
Yes. And with the extra time...
Let's all take... Downtime is hard. I'll tidy things up.
There's gonna be a seat.
Sure, why not?
Bye, Toma. do we go from here? What's the plan?
Traveler, Paimon, hold on.
Huh? Ayaka?
Something has come, but you ought not be nervous.
Individual request.
Correct. This may seem a little sudden. A few days she wrote about a...
Probably your mom's best buddy, right?
Never. So, according to the...
Paimon thinks it's...
That's what I thought.
So what do you want? Do you need us to find her?
No. Please keep everything... The proper course of action would be to involve my brother and visit her together. Exactly. That...
You can count?
Wonderful.
Oh, we don't mind. We don't mind.
Thank you kindly.
Alright, sounds...
We're looking for the Great Mujina Yokai!
Do you know Great Mujina Yokai?
Huh? You've never... It's a sneaky monster that goes around playing tricks one time?
Sounds like a very naughty little monster.
Cause we find...
My dad said that, so all we need...
This month? Surely your parent...
Oh, not really. So we think it...
Yeah.
Yeah, Paimon, we should tell... Oh, children!
Huh?
No way.
That's impossible. Your folks are just... That's not true.
Yeah!
Yoimiya!
We told her all...
We've been waiting for ages now. And finally, Yoimiya said that today's the...
But...
Come on, let's get out of here and go find Yoimiya.
Wait, hold on, don't go... Who knows what Yoimiya's got to do with this? Let's follow the kids and see what's going on.
Cheer up, guys. Don't be so down. She was only joking back there. How could the Great Mujina Yokai not exist, huh?
But we've never seen it for ourselves.
That's because the Great Mujina Yokai is extra powerful. And that's exactly why I need your help, isn't it? It's okay. Don't be discouraged. Hey, remember, if you want to be a hero, you gotta have patience. And wisdom, too. Even if you can't find it right now, it'll definitely show up before the fireworks show starts. So, remember to come and pick up no matter how powerful. It's up to you guys to...
Got it! Thanks, Miss Yoimiya. We'll try and...
Oh, yeah. Hold up a sec. Just tell them it's from Yoimiya. They'll know what it's about.
Okay. Thank you, Yoimiya. We're...
Thanks, Yoimiya. Sure thing. Will do. Take care on the way back, and I'll see you later. So it was you guys. I guessed as much from the way the kids described you. No worries, though. I'm not blaming you. The Great Mujina Yokai is pretty popular with the kids, so of course they're gonna get upset if someone tries to tell them it doesn't exist.
Okay, but it definitely doesn't exist.
Yeah, the first time I heard about it, I knew straight away that was probably something the parents had come up with to stop the kids from running off all the time. But when the kids asked me about it, I didn't want to break it to them. I just told them that it looks cute and likes to play pranks and doesn't hurt people. So, I guess now the kids' impression of the Great Mujina Yokai is mostly influenced by me.
Huh. So in a way, this monster is all a product of your creativity?
Maybe so. In any case, I'm not gonna be the one who exposes it. Sure, it's likely that the parents just wanted to stop the kids from staying out all the time, but they could have easily had other reasons too. If I just go ahead and tell them that the great Mujina yokai doesn't exist without knowing the full story, then who knows? I might be doing more harm than good. Besides, they're just kids. They should be allowed to believe it if it makes them happy. That's more important to them than questioning what's real and what... Heck, I know that they don't... I give them the evil eyes and tell them to get the heck... Right? The things we believed and the experiences when you were a kid, if we tear apart... What? Okay.
Not gonna hurt.
Well, yeah. Oh, on the subject, are you busy Inazuma is home to the Yai Publishing House, and a lot of people who like to write stories too. In fact, most of what they write is based off of the kinds of fairy tales I was just talking about. A lot of them have bad endings though. Like the fire diamond will get put in a rich person's gallery where it will never be ignited again. Or someone will see the mist spirit and not manage to catch it, but because they angered it, it'll never show itself again. The hero who slays the dragon becomes the next dragon. The sacred sword that once fought the darkness now becomes a doomsday weapon. I know these kinds of stories are all the rage nowadays, but I really can't bring myself to like them. If something's magical, it should be kept that way.
Better than nothing.
Got something for ya.
My blade! You're open!
This'll pack a punch.
Let's get down to business.
This is a new one. Got something for ya.
Burn! Ha! Ha! Ha!
Go, Barbara, go! Let's dance.
I'm back!
The fireworks show is almost upon us. Oh, new faces? Who are these two? Friend?
A bit of both, actually. They arrived in...
Well, either way.
That can wait. Pop... Pop, sorry about this.
Really?
Much.
Pops!
Huh? What?
Did they deliver the...
Oh!
No, Pops!
Ah!
No, Pops!
Sorry?
Not...
Oh!
Yes, sorry.
No, we're...
Of course.
Oh, sorry if we were a little loud. It's... because my Pops is... When I was little, eventually... Huh? It just makes me... Anyway, more...
Yoimiya?
Ah!
Sorry.
Hold on. No one's looking. Okay, you can come out now. We're lucky that no one from the Tenryo Commission was around. Otherwise, we...
Sorry, I guess I...
Don't worry, Sak. We're going to look...
Thank you for all your help.
He's one of our old... An arrest... Shh! Keep it... If Sakajiro was caught, there's no knowing what crimes they could charge him with. All we can do is find him a boat and send him out of Inazuma again. Yeah, we know it's going to be dangerous, but there aren't many other options left.
What if the boat capsizes? If things are this bad, couldn't you just not come back in the first place?
Well... But as soon as I got back, I didn't want to cause...
Hey, little piece of paper.
Yep, this only people for... If someone shows an...
Wow!
It's a family tradition.
The slip I have is from...
It'll be fine. Whatever the reasons...
Thank you.
All right.
All right,
It's a shame. They still wouldn't give him a permit, even though he was born and raised in Inazuma. Speaking of, you guys only got here recently. How did you manage to get a permit?
Even then, we only got through thanks to some help from Miss Hiragi Chisato of the Kanjo Committee.
I see. So you had big shots helping you. I guess that won't be of much help. I just wish the commissions could be a little... I bet nowhere else you've been is quite like... Well, I'm sorry. You don't have to join me if you don't want to. I can go sort out the firework materials in the boat by myself. Oh, cool! Oh, yeah! If it's fine with you, can I ask how you two first met?
He saved me from drowning this one time, and after that, we started traveling together. Why do you ask?
Nothing. I'm just quite envious of your relationship. If my Pops had a person like you around, his being deaf wouldn't hold things... Koichi, I'm here! How is the boat coming along?
Yeah, it's, alright, I guess. Wait, should we really...
Oh, don't worry, they're my...
Yeah! You could say we're all in the same boat here!
Oh, I see.
Huh?
Because of the Soko...
I understand.
Right.
Thank you.
Alright then.
Yep, that's the...
That's a long... Oh,
Oh, right!
okay, well...
Lucky you reminded me. Otherwise, I've been... Of course, and I need to make fireworks not just for you guys. It'll be fun when people want fireworks.
So, what...
Oh, I do! What I really wanted to say, but... Sorry. Let's head to the city.
Question! Doesn't it hurt your voice talking all the time?
It can get uncomfortable, I guess. But what else would I be using my voice for?
Huh. You kinda have a point.
Here we are. Hello, Morihiko. How's business these days?
No need.
Huh? Really?
Because of fire, I've come to...
Oh, so...
Come. What about you two? Are you the ones needing some fireworks made? It's... I'm hopeless.
Nah, he was never gonna come. Maybe if you turn...
Yeah, which is strange because...
Don't worry about even if it's not fireworks.
Oh, go ahead and take the...
Oh, no, you don't.
Don't worry.
Gratitude.
I already... All right, then. Pass on my...
Will do.
Everyone seems to really like you, Yoimiya.
You're not the first person when that happens, but... Anyway, next, we just... Hajime! Mr. Aminoma, it's me!
Ah, Yoimiya. If I'm not mistaken, you must be here for some firework materials.
Seems like everyone knows how busy Yoimiya gets leading up to the fireworks show.
I'm very sorry.
No worry, how about this? Oh, you don't mind, do you, Mr. Amin? There's still a lot.
Talkative as ever, the essence. If you badger...
But this is a
So give me your ore, and I will...
Huh?
Is that so...
Thank you for helping out.
You're quite well, but Yoimiya. Excuse me.
Wow, Mr. Aminoma! Just look at the shape and size of these grains. It's beautiful. I'm at a loss for words. It's been a while since I've seen you take up your tools, but it looks like your craft hasn't degraded one bit.
Of course. I have studied these techniques my whole life.
So have a minima art and Naganohara fire...
Back in the day, Hajime.
Okay, Koichi probably... Just as I thought, he isn't back yet. But not to worry. Sorry for Feels like I felt like I was neglecting you when we first met. You guys are travelers, right? So, where else did you go before coming to Inazuma? Ooh, sounds great! I heard they pretty much have no rules over there, right? My pops act on winery! Yes, that's the one! I remember what my friend once said to me that... So, what made you guys embark on your treacherous journey to Inazuma?
And we're looking for answers from the gods, too!
You were separated from your family because of a god? Oh... That must be really tough. I get it. Well, if that's how it is, then that's how it is. Unlike the outside world, what Inazuma seeks is eternity. In other words, a state of tranquility where very little ever changes. The advantage of that is that if you're ever tired from your journey, Inazuma's a great place to come and rest. Let me put it this way. I was just worried that you might be getting weary. When you're exhausted, an adventurer friend of mine once told me, don't worry though, and you're here now, so even if you're gonna leave, who knows? Once you're reunited with your family, maybe you'll find Inazuma the right kind of place to call home. I already have an idea.
Yoimiya, I'm back. Okay, good.
If that kid was...
Absolutely. Can't be helped, I'm afraid. This is the biggest and sturdiest boat that I can provide. It's built from the finest Inazuman. Still, I'll be the first to admit that if he's planning to ride this into the storm, it's going to be exceedingly dangerous.
I'm also hoping Sakajiro won't have to... I gotta say though, Koichi, it feels...
To avoid this is the large...
Let's store the boat here.
Uh-oh. Paimon feels really worried all of it.
My family has pretty... As long as I belong... And anyway...
That's true. This was all a collaborative effort. Wait.
So anyway, thanks for... And your fireworks are ready.
Oh, don't...
Who's there? Oh, let me... At one point, they were a tightly... It was inevitable.
That's right.
After that...
Yeah. To us?
Oh, so... Yep, that's exact... Anyway...
Yeah, I should get out.
Okay, story time. So, whenever Koichi brings one of his friends from the trade association to see me, they always mention how they used to play with me when I was a kid, or held me once as a baby, or something. But there are so many of them in that friendship group, and I don't remember anything from that age anyway, so I never have a clue who they are. One time, he shows up with another one of his friends, and the friend asks me if I remembered him. So I'm like, yes, I do! You held me once when I was just a baby. Koichi just bursts out laughing and says, actually, this is one of his carpenter friends. Turns out, he's a lot younger than he looks. Just a few years older than me. I went bright red and must have apologized like a million times. It was so embarrassing. The boat is already and waiting.
After how much effort it took to get back in...
Well, they won't look... I'm afraid it's soon.
I'm sorry.
I didn't mean it like that. If the Tenryo...
Okay, but...
Why did you want to come back to Inazuma anyway?
I didn't use... Once I started to realize that, I got...
What a pity.
Talk to us!
If only there was no Sokka. Anyway, the Tenryo Commission. Oh, that's it. Oh, don't... Alright. Okay, let's... Wait. Hang on. What about the fireworks? All those material... Pots? No, never...
Why did you cut Paimon off earlier?
Because what he needs isn't an answer. Just time.
Ever seen one of these? This'll pack. I'm down. I'm sorry.
Time for retribution!
Ready for a rehearsal?
Don't disappoint me. It's not. Give up. It's nothing. Your life is mine.
Let the show begin.
Don't waste my time.
Let's dance.
It's not.
Wealth. Why settle for less than more?
Well, if it isn't Yoimiya, are these two your...
Yes, they're...
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Oh, thank you, dear. I wonder if I'll...
of course you will.
We aren't as it used to be. I wanted to do...
No worries.
No, I'll just go
It's fine. It's no trick.
Oh.
Sure, if the old folks aren't... Yeah, you got it! And that should just about do it. Satoru's on the other side of the village. Let's go see him now. Hey, Satoru! How have you been?
Yeah, same as usual.
Oh, thanks to the support, we sold some fireworks.
That must mean a lot. If it gets too...
We should be fine. Oh, yeah.
Oh, what? But then I try...
Speaking of your
They're doing well. Being close to... Now, Miss...
Huh. But you make a good point.
Oh, I'm sure...
Now that we finished all the chores, it's time to talk to the Imatanis about Sakajiro.
Let the show begin.
Right.
Verdict
Right.
Give up.
We can't have treasure unaccounted for.
Let's get down to business.
It's not.
Finally, I have my blade.
Your life is mine.
To the fairy.
Give up.
wealth. Why settle for less than more?
Don't waste
Let's get down
time.
to business.
Submit. It's nothing.
To the ferry.
A keen eye.
That was quick. Ah, young people.
Younger people have but.
Speaking of you.
Oh,
50 years since.
Oh, stop
Well, maybe you're right. To tell, even as it, but then it, before I knew.
50, but 50.
I had no idea what.
Oh no, it's seeing that.
What?
Enough.
Yeah,
Sakuji.
Huh?
He was our boy. But one day.
Sakujiro. But our case.
I see.
Keisuke said eventually.
If it was but since.
What a string. I understand. Now I finally. Two best buddies and. Well, no, we can find.
Yes.
I think.
Well, can't say we didn't try. I'll let Sakujiro know after we get back.
The essence of the Ame-Noma art is to have patience to move. Limiting willpower.
Yoimiya, something bad's happened.
Huh? Why? Pops, are you alright?
I told them the show was starting soon and the place, but they didn't. Luckily, Sakujiro heard them coming in time and managed to escape through the window. The Tenryo Commission wasn't able to capture him.
Oh, this is bad news. I don't think Sakujiro had enough time to make his mind up. Pops, did you see where he went? Oh, the Tenryo Commission will definitely be chasing after him. Good point. The commission wouldn't...
Sorry, I wish I'd come.
As it happened, I was getting some ore from my friend's place and happened to bump. I think their leader's name.
Just as I thought. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his... We can't let that happen. Come with me.
Nothing more than regular snowfall. One day, I'll take you to see the snow that falls over Liyue.
Time for retribution! Verdict is...
Don't waste my time. Give up. Your life is mine. Don't waste my time.
Ready, steady, go!
It's nothing.
Let's dance.
Don't waste my time. Your life is mine.
Let the show begin.
Time for retribution!
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing. Ad Astra.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
16. That's a nice haul.
Guess we can rest a bit.
Today's recommendation is steak.
I still have a lot to do at the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back?
Today's recommendation is the steak.
I will make you better.
Today's recommendation is the steak.
15, 16. That's a nice haul. Guess we can rest a bit. That's a nice haul.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
That's a nice haul.
Today's recommendation is the steak.
I will make you better.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
I still have a lot to do at the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back? I will make you better.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Guess we can rest a bit. 15, 16. That's a nice haul.
It's been getting quite busy recently. Today's
16.
recommendation is the steak.
That's a nice haul. I still have a lot to do at the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back? That's a nice haul.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Guess we can rest a bit.
It's been getting quite busy.
15, 16. That's a nice haul. I still have a lot to do at the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back?
You're also here for Mondstadt's wine, aren't you? And a radish veggie soup. Here are my wishes. It's been getting quite busy recently.
Guess we can rest a bit.
Fountain. Here are my wishes. It's been getting quite busy recently. And a radish veggie soup.
I still have a lot to do at the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back?
Don't want to add to anybody's troubles. Today's recommendation is and a radish veggie soup. Today's recommendation is Fountain. Here are my wishes. Star Snatch Club is known for its deals. And a radish veggie soup. Fountain. Here are my wishes. And a radish veggie soup. Here are my wishes. And a radish veggie soup. I don't want to add to anybody's troubles.
And a radish veggie soup. Here are my wishes.
You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time.
Here are my wishes.
Today's recommendation is a steak.
Guess we can rest a bit.
Here are my wishes. And a radish veggie soup.
You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time.
A radish veggie soup. Which should I choose? Fountain. Here are my wishes.
Star Snatch Cliff is known for its views. I guess I'll post
Guess we can rest a bit.
Don't want to add to Anthony's troubles.
It's been getting quite busy.
I still have a lot to do with the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back?
And a radish veggie soup.